Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening. How are you? Today, good morning, good afternoon, or good evening. Hit the daily crumb. Help you along your way today, but we hope so. Anyway. Swing it. Alright, good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, whatever time of the day this is for you. And welcome to the Daily CRUMB with me. Wasting baby, take it away. A friendly, free ass, sweet grass water medicine woman, also Christiana Christiana superstar. Yeah. All this beautiful divine being here. And welcome all you beautiful divine beings. Right here too. How girls are with you. Hey. It's a Thursday. Therapy Thursdays? Thirsty Thursdays? 2 days until the mic plays at the Copper Key and with the beat. Yeah. Here we grow. I was not going to do one today. I was feeling sad. I'm like, let me just get her in. Let's just do it. Still cycling, but you know, there can be excuses. There's still lots clearing out, like good stuff coming in. There we grow, you know, so it's good. You know, it can be tough times in waiting for, you know, major decisions that, you know, can affect, that will have an effect and impact on your whole life, and hanging in that balance. But I trust and I have faith because I have given it all up, you know. And then looking around the home, not even keep it, like it's just I'm in taken as like major independence. I haven't fought for independence just because I had to be in control of myself, take care of myself, and not get myself into anything that I couldn't get myself out of, and all that hyper responsibility. Even if they hold a gun to your head, you still have a choice. All that kind of stuff I was made. We take responsibility, be accountable for things that I did. Heck, I've been in trouble for things that I didn't do with somebody else's things. And anyways, here we grow. That's all of it. And then it's like I'm looking around and in my home I'm depressed because all the garbage and all the shit that's been dumped on me. You know, I'm embarrassed by my home. I can't keep up with it. And even if the body was fully capable and all that, it's a lot of being literally dumped on, the place just trashed and not cleaned up because they were told that I just used my pain as an excuse to be lazy or whatever. So they just come and they trash it and they go. So not all of them, but you know. Then that's what they see when I say, hey, what you're doing is hurting me. This is causing more pain. Oh, hurts me to see you hurting. And then they put on their long faces and it's flipped around. And somehow I'm feeling bad for them. It's been transferred down into my children and stuff too. That they just get the vague and clear. And now I'm like, my mind is not made up to the truth for these people. It's what I wanted to feel. I wanted to believe them. Wanted to believe that they cared about me. I don't want that to transfer over to my children, but that's kind of like the same thing. There's just getting vague. Oh, maybe I'd do that. Well, maybe a yes, but never a clear, here we go, direct. It's always, and that's people that manipulate and do that. They always do vague answers. It's not clear, concise. It's always really vague, and it just total messes with your mind. And I'm done with that. I'm not even gonna put up with that from my children. So that's just tough. So it's just some tough stuff, right? To get the stuff cleaned up, and I go, whoa. And I'm feeling bad that I even opened my mouth. But I know I'm not the only one. This is why I share. This is why I share. So we just keep growing. Keep doing that, slow and steady, and really paying attention to those ones that are clear and concise. Don't give vague answers, and those ones that show the tried and true. That they are trustable, they are dependable, and they're there for you without having to be a show or to say, look at how much I do for you. It's that genuine kindness, right? Nice is to show, kindness is to grow. The world's full of nice people. Let's be genuine, kind people, okay? And sometimes kindness isn't always nice. I don't know. What's that for you? What's that for you? There's my little ramble for this morning. Here we go. Oh, I better put on my other reading glasses. Getting used to this. Look at that. I make my own bifocals now. Yeah, 6 eyes. Haha. I think I need my green ones just a wee bit stronger. And then this works perfect like that, except for when I look up blurry. Oh, I see. Okay, here we go. Not bad. They still need a little bit. They could be a little bit sharper. Anyways, so could I. I lied and I said I was busy. I was busy, but not in the way most people understand. I was busy taking deeper breaths. I was busy silencing irrational thoughts. I was busy calming a racing heart. I was busy telling myself, I am okay. Brittin Oakman. It's okay to take time for yourself. Every day. Every day. Imperative, actually. Okay? What is your favorite way to practice self-care on a regular basis? Why is it your favorite? That's a 43. That's a 7. Wow. Regular basis. I like going to the open mics, but they don't do it every week. But here we go. It's not an open mic, but I get to see them play anyways. And that, I'm still going off the high from a few weeks ago when I went to see them play. So, genuine kindness right there. They're genuine, kind, authentic human beings. Right there. Right there. Right there. And the wives. Oh, Michelle Rispoli, she is amazing. Love her too. So, yeah. How we grow. So what is that you love to do? What is it that you love to do? I even just like turning on my music and dancing around. You know what? I have to admit, it's not every day. The music's on every day, and sometimes it'll catch my ear and I'll turn it up, and I got the radio on. I always got a radio on every day. So, but that helps me. This helps me too. This helps me too. When I don't feel like it, I just get on here and do it anyways. Then I feel better, because if I don't do it, then I I feel bad I didn't do it, and I don't need any more. That's the stuff for me. Oh no, here we grow. How's it growing for you these days? Okay, what you dreaming into being? What you dreaming into being? Now that self-care all the time, the guilt-free self-care, because who puts the guilt? We put the guilt on ourselves, or we take it on. Somebody could say, right, but we take that on ourselves, right? Well, right. I don't know. How's that grow for you? Right? Do you feel somebody plays guilt trips on you, or they try to make you feel guilty, but nobody makes us anything. We choose. Feelings are automatic for like a fraction of a second. If they're lasting longer, we're choosing to hang on to those. What feelings do you choose to hang on to? And we need to feel them all. You got to feel them before they let go, otherwise they hang on to us. Till we acknowledge and let them go. Right? Return home, that storytelling. What's the stories you keep telling yourself? That's what you're dreaming into being, and also those stories that we keep telling and keep repeating. Oh, I'm the victim. I'm a this. I'm a that. Like me, I'm watching that in mine too. I'm allowing these tears, allowing this sadness. Going, okay. I'm not making up excuses for it or the reasons for it. It's pretty obvious. I don't even like to go down my stairs because it's pretty gross down there now. Because the deals, we'd have deals. I follow through at my part of the deal, and others don't with theirs. So that's used to work out good with my first one. That's how I weaned him off the bottle and everything. You can have a bottle tonight. Tomorrow night it's just milk. Oh, remember the deal? We didn't even shake on it at a year old. I mean, that was the thing. But it was always, no, 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 right? How does the deal work? No, you go do it first, and then you get that from me after, right? Because then, all right, I'll give you a treat. You go clean your room, right? But here's the treat. They don't go clean the room. You clean the room. Now here's the treat. There, how it goes, right? We got to go do the work before we get the paycheck, right? And it's not very often that they give you the advance pay and then you do the work, right? Even as adults. So what do we set our children up for? I don't know. What's that for you? What's that for you? But what are we dreaming into being? What are the stories we're continuing telling ourselves? How are we keeping ourselves in that victim role? How are we keeping ourselves down, right? Slow and steady. That's the stamina. I'm going to keep at it. I keep poking away. Slow and steady. Things get done. And now that they don't come very much anymore, there's not so much of the messes. It's just the old messes that they left and never cleaned up. So, but slow and steady. There is more hope for it now, right? Because then it's not getting messed up as fast. It can stay a little bit cleaner, a little bit longer. I don't know, how's that grow for you? And we're being true to ourselves, right? Listening to that body, giving it rest. That was 11:11 that just passed here. That's how we get the stamina. That's how we are able to grow the distance. That's how he's able to grow the distance, just to slow and steady. Here we grow. Come back, find that inner peace in that center. Here we grow. Right? That self-reliance, a burden basket. All right? We can rely on ourselves only so much. We got to rely on ourselves to ask for that help, to stand up, to say, hey, these are my boundaries. You have crossed them, or you're about to cross it, or whatever, and these are the consequences to that, whatever that is. So we need to rely on ourselves to speak up for ourselves as well, and to recognize, hey, I'm not going to keep speaking up to these people because they're committed to misunderstanding me or whatever, so now I need to handle that in a different way, right? The stories, we see the potential, but hey, this is the stories that I got caught up in, that they loved me, the stories that I told myself. It wasn't from what I'd actually seen, from what their actions were. Because their actions were, they didn't really care much at all, right? Unless there was somebody to see witness, then it looked like they cared, or they talked to others about how much they care and how worried they are, but not to me directly, right? The loyalty was there with them. I was loyal to them, loyal to people that didn't have the same. For me, but dog will be loyal to its abuser. That's what it does. So what is it that we're loyal to? That being driven by fear, being guided by love. What is that? What are we dreaming into being? More of that we fear? More stuff that we just have to keep trudging through? We're giving ourselves that time and that rest. Being loyal to, right, that source within, that divine connection, that love for all. I don't know. What's that all say to you, beautiful beings? What's that all say to you? I was definitely loyal to the wrong ones. I made idols out of my mother and the ex there. They were so much alike. But we do that. We'll repeat those patterns and those cycles that we see. It gets imprinted in our brains just like little ducklings. Right? They hatch out of that egg. They'll attach to that first thing that they see and think it's their mummy. So we do that too. We get those imprintings in that brains, and we follow those cycles until we bring them to light and acknowledge it. Sometimes that's what we need, to have that rest for ourselves, and then we can see, okay, these are the patterns, these are the cycles that I repeated. This is what I was loyal to because this is what I was trained. Blood is thicker than water, blah, 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 all that kind of stuff like that there. Right? So what is that? Give that time to yourself, see the cycles, and then that's how we can break those, and how we can change those and change the stories that we're telling, right? Change that past story. Like, now we're rewriting the future. I don't know. What's that for you? What's that all say to you, beautiful beings? What's that all say to you? Biggest heart hugs ever. Yes, thank you for being you and shining your light through in everything you do. Because you know what this world needs? You. Just to be you. Fully, holy, and true. Don't let this world miss out on all that's you. So glad that you're here on this earth long. I'm so glad that you choose to stay every day. Let's grow, grow, grow. Slow. Slow, slow. Make this another wonderful blessed day. Thank you, thank you. Thank you. Okay, put that up like that. There, can I reach around to that there? And this, yeah, go, gadget, arm. Okay, no, we gotta do this way. Ow. Here we go.